The butterfly effect.
Exactly.
Yeah, you flap, and for anybody that hasn't heard that, it's the butterfly flapping its wings in one area, having a ripple effect literally across the globe. And
Yep.
we don't always know. Most of the time, I think we have no clue on the ripple effect of
Right.
different decisions and choices that we make.
That's exactly right. And now you have to have this other set of components that we throw on top of this to make it even more crazy, if you will. So psychologically,
Yes.
we have this concept of entropy. Have you familiar with that? The concept of entropy?
Please explain more, because I actually looked it up to
Right?
to find out about this. But I would love for you to explain it to everybody that, or for anybody that doesn't know, like I didn't a short time ago.
So entropy is the state of chaos that can potentially exist in our universe. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the higher the entropy, the higher the disorder, and we hate
Mm-hmm.
disorder. As our
Yes.
psychology is not conducive to disorder. We want to order our
Mm-hmm.
lives in a way that gives us a level of comfort and control, even though that control is illusory. So what happens in
Mm-hmm.
our minds in our brains is we seek patterns in everything around us. And you probably heard the story
Yes.
of, in cavemen's, we were back in the day, um, we had to create these patterns. Otherwise, these larger, bigger, faster animals would devour us and we would go extinct. So that's part of who we are, designing and seeing these patterns. Now,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Which
that's
really speaks to the core of who we are, right? Our subconscious, because our subconscious is about the patterns and pictures more so than,
exactly.
anything else. Yes.
Yep. So now you add to that the concept of inertia.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really, really interesting. This is in physics, right? Every body um, persists in a state of being at rest
Mm-hmm.
unless you're compelled to change by something outside of you. So what does that mean? It
Mm-hmm.
means that we like to rest. We like things to,
Mm-hmm.
we like to chill. We hopefully
Yes.
can chill as much as possible. We want everything to just leave me alone, let me chill, and let me relax. Right?
And I even, yeah, and I would love to add something here.
Sure.
Loving this conversation. Um, just a piece even on top of that with the chill, it makes me think about, because so much of what we do as coaches is about empowering change and
Mm-hmm.
helping people reach goals. But as I guess just in general, people will more often choose comfort,
Mm-hmm.
even if that comfort isn't necessarily what they want. And so it has to come to this point where it's almost like a different rock bottoms of sorts for people to get enough behind them, I guess, to create some inertia
Mm-hmm.
to change, to actually do something different.
Right. You, that's a beautiful insight. I love that. and so now
Thank you.
you have this wonderful scenario. It's like the perfect storm of where we are today. So you have this concept of us trying to create order out of things, right? Seeing patterns in everything that's around us. We always want
Mm-hmm.
things to be nice and restful and easy.
Mm-hmm.
So we need that level of community everywhere we go. So what do? We take our tribe and look at your Instagram feed. And my guess is that most of the viewers and listeners would look at their feed and say, these are the people that I identify with and I'm interested in, right?
Yeah.
However, my guess is that most people would not put people in their feed that they're not really that interested in,
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. This is
right?
coming together. Big picture. Keep going. Yes.
So now we've created for ourselves our own tribe.
Yeah.
And what we again now remember we're creating these patterns around us. So all the feedback that we're getting is from our tribe. And if our
Mm-hmm.
tribe is saying one thing, that's the only input we get. And because we have these patterns that we set up in our brains, we start taking shortcuts about determining, well, somebody is going to react that's not in my tribe. I've seen in my tribe 15 people who have said these 5 things for a specific purpose. I'm noticing 3 things out in the marketplace, and I immediately say, guess what? This is the pattern. This is what they're like. This is who they're doing. This is how that's going to be, and I choose not to do it. I choose not to believe them. So we haven't gone forward to really understand that other person or that other situation. We're using our shortcuts as a mechanism to make our opinions and our decisions. And that is the foundation for prejudice and problems in our culture today. We have unintended consequences in social media, in traditional media, but I believe that, in fact, there really are ways that we can change and bring peace, but it does require a different way of thinking.
Yes. And you guys, like I said earlier, stay tuned next week because we're going to get into those exact things, and what we can do to support, I want to call it like a broader sense of awareness, or at least the ability to push pause, right? And see, okay, am I making this decision, like you said, because of the influences around me? And I think it's absolutely amazing how you put that together, because as you're talking, I'm thinking about, it's true, right? Who do we surround ourselves with? Our friends that we talk to, the way even we set up our home, the things we watch on TV, it's all geared around whatever these beliefs are that we have. And it perpetuates sometimes not always the best consequences, as you would say. Right. This is absolutely amazing. And I know we have just a little bit of time left. Before I allow you to let everybody know how to contact you, is there anything else that you really want to add to this specific topic on today's show?
Jillian, Beth, I believe that we are at a wonderful time in our lives, in the development of humanity. We have the capability of changing. And as I'm sitting here saying this, I'm getting goosebumps on my arms. We have the opportunity to come together in a way with people such as you and your show, and other people who have enlightened thinking. And I'm really thankful that you provided the opportunity for me to reach out to your listeners, because we all, in our one little way, can have an effect on somebody. And with that butterfly effect, we have no idea how many other people we can positively affect. And we all can.
Yes. So good. I was thinking about the butterfly when you were saying that, so I'm so glad you added that. Definitely. And it takes all of us to step up in a sense, and to be responsible for our choices and our actions. And even if you may not realize what that intended result is from a new action that you're taking, it can be very big. You don't know who's watching it and how it affects everybody else. So with that, I definitely want to give you time. Let the listeners know how the heck can they find you, get in touch with you on social media, what we were talking about, or whatever you want to share, as well as the special offer that you have.
Sure. You can go to my website at perceptiveinsights.com. I'm also on LinkedIn under JB Herrera, and Perceptive Insights. I have a LinkedIn business page there. And I'm also on Facebook, JBH Entrepreneur. That's my Facebook page. I'd also like to offer your listeners an opportunity. I have a series of tools that are designed specifically to align your values with your business strategies and your marketing strategies and communications. I have a high-end consulting program that I'd like to offer your listeners, the same tools that I use with those high-end consulting clients. Normally, it's a $1,700 product, but I'd like to offer it to your listeners for $500. And in addition, if any of your listeners are interested in starting a business, I'd like to offer a free gift as well. And that would be the ultimate checklist for startups. It identifies the 36 different components of what you need to consider if you're starting a business, including some of these concepts that we're talking about today from a mindset perspective and from your values. So you can get that by going to perceptiveinsights.com/soul, and you'll be able to download there.
So good. You guys go check it out. As you can see from this conversation, Jim is amazing. Definitely somebody I've looked up to for a while. So we'll love to have you do that. And again, stay tuned next week. Of course, if you want to find any more information about me, just head over to my website, JillianBeth.love. I got some stuff over there. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out with Jim and I today. My desire is for each and every one of you to be living your soul's purpose. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Jillian Beth. Take care, everybody.